Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back with another layout using the July Clique kit. This kit was called Carpe Diem. Yeah, sorry, I drew a blank there for a minute. Okay, so for this layout I'm going to use these two photos and I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I think I was doing this for the Victoria Marie challenge. Which was to do a 30-minute layout. And so that's why I showed you that. I don't even remember if I even finished it in 30 minutes, so I will check on that in a minute. But anyway, here I'm trying to decide what papers I want to use and what I wanted to use some of these cut aparts I was thinking. And so I'm going to cut down all of this stuff. I'm going to cut down my photos and then also my papers and everything. So I'm thinking that I'm going to mount my photos on that triangle paper, but then I don't really like the way that looks. And I have these 3 pieces of paper that I just really want to use, but it's not looking good for me. So I kind of scrapped that background and I decided to just use this wood grain background. Now I'm thinking maybe I'm going to put my photos like that. And then I'm like, well, what if I put them like this? So I was very undecisive this day. I don't know if you guys do that, but you kind of have to try a few different things out before you actually decide that it looks good. So here I'm going to mount these photos and that little journaling card that says Friday. I'm going to mount it on this white piece of paper. And these, of course, my ATG gun dies or whatever, runs out of tape. So I'm going to stop it and then start again so that you don't have to watch how, me put it together. Okay, so now I've got my photos on there and then I'm going to put this little journaling tag. It says Friday on it and this picture was taken on a Friday. It was a day that Tinian really wanted to choose his own lunch, which I let him if it's something that I know he'll eat. And on this particular day, he wanted to have a pickle sandwich. And I thought he was joking. He does like pickles, but I was just like, just a pickle on a sandwich, like, you're gonna hate that. But he was like, no, Mom, that's what I want. And so I was like, okay, I reluctantly fixed it for him, and he actually did end up eating it. So I was very excited about that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to use that black paper, but I end up not using it in the end. Here I decide that the background needs a little bit something, and so I decide to use the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in the teal color, I believe is the color that I use. Now here I'm looking at my alphas and trying to figure out which one I want to use. I know that the title is going to be What a Pickle. And so I'm going to start putting that out while the background dries. So for the words what and pickle, I'm going to use the blue, like the navy blue, dark navy. And for the word A, I'm going to use that yellow alpha. I didn't have any C's left, so I'm going to have to make that G into a C, which is not really that big of a deal at all. So here now I'm going to start gluing down my photos, or not my photos, sorry, my papers. And this triangle piece of paper was absolutely my most favoriteest paper from this collection. I thought it was amazing. And then I noticed that the background of that black paper was this blue that had polka dots and plus signs on it. So I really liked the way that looked better. So here I'm just gluing everything down and I am just in love with it. And you know what? Now that I'm sitting here, I actually did write down that this layout actually only took me 27 minutes. So Yay, I actually did complete a 30-minute layout. So that's fun. So here I'm just placing down my title. And I'm going to make this G into a C, which was really easy to do. And I just had to kind of cut it a little bit, and then it was done. I do end up, yeah, I cut a little bit more off because it did kind of look funky because there wasn't enough room between the two pieces. And so yeah, I did that, and the title is done now. So all I really do is a little bit of embellishing. I pull out this yellow key from the Chickanini sticker sheet, and I'm thinking I'm going to use just a bunch of these, what do you call them? Enamel, oh my goodness, enamel triangles. Holy cow, sorry, I couldn't think of what the shape was. Then I had this card that came in the kit, and it was one of their exclusive cards. And at the top it says "A Day in My Life." And so I thought that would be perfect to do my journaling on. So I'm going to place it there. And I'm also going to use this Good Times wood veneer. Then I decided to use these enamel triangles and put them all in a row. And I'm going to do that in 4 different places on the layout. I'm going to use these white ones down there on the bottom. Then I'm going to use these turquoise, like these blue ones up at the top. I'm going to use 4 of them. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put these kind of minty green ones pointing towards the word Friday. And then now I am going to do my journaling. And I pretty much already told you what I said, so yeah. So that is pretty much the end of this layout. I do add a couple more of those enamel shapes on there right underneath that journaling card. I only put 2 there, and I really don't know why I only put 2. Maybe I only had 2 of the pink ones. But yeah, I don't know. And I put the kit away because I don't have very many. I think I actually finished all of those, so I must have not had enough to do more than 2. But it does look kind of funny compared to the rest of it. So anyway, so here now I'm going to stamp the date, which was June 5th, 2015. And I'm just going to do it right underneath the word Friday. And then that is the end of this layout. This was layout number 5 for my July kit. So come back tomorrow and you can see my layout number 6. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.